I'm coming. Sorry for being late. So today we are going to talk about the science of baking, specifically how to measure your ingredients correctly. Now, I'm pretty sure you've heard baking is a science, and that's true. Making sure that your measurements are accurate can make or break your recipe. You have to realize that each ingredient has a specific role in your recipe. For instance, the flour provides structure in your baked goods. Too much and your baked goods can turn dense and dry. Sugar adds sweetness and it promotes browning. Too little and your cookies won't spread or caramelize properly. Your leavening agents create rise, so that'll be your baking powder and your baking soda. Even the slightest mishap in one of these ingredients can result in your cake not rising properly. So when it comes to measuring ingredients like baking soda and baking powder, you want to make sure that you're using a measuring spoon always. And if you happen to get too much on your spoon, be sure to take a butter knife and just scrape the excess off the top like so. For measuring dry ingredients, you want to make sure you're using dry measuring cups. These cups allow you to level off the top to ensure accurate measurements. When it comes to measuring flour, I like the scoop and level method. Use a spoon to scoop the flour into your measuring cup. Then use a straight edge, something like a butter knife, to level off the top of the measuring cup. Never pack the flour down in your measuring cup. This adds more flour than you'll need in the recipe. When it comes to measuring liquids, you want to always make sure that you're using a liquid measuring cup. And you want to get eye level to make sure that you're getting the right amount of liquid into your measuring cup. When it comes to precision in baking, you want to use a digital scale. 1 cup of flour can measure anywhere between 120 to 140 grams, depending on how you scoop it. So a digital scale takes out that variability and you're making sure that you're getting the exact amount every time. Now, when it comes to measuring sticky ingredients like syrup and honey, you want to spray your measuring cup with a little bit of oil, and that will help prevent the sticky ingredients from sticking to your measuring cup. So when it comes to success in baking, you want to make sure that you're one, measuring with the right tools, following the recipe as closely as possible, and the last thing, practice makes perfect. You want to constantly practice these techniques because this will actually set you up for success in baking. That's all for our class today. Be sure to join us on Friday. We'll have our baking activity. I will post the recipe to what we're baking tomorrow on the blog, so keep a lookout for that. Y'all have a good night.